Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Crypto, and today Bitcoin is kind of weakening out. We're flipping the 4-hour bands red. We also did flip them right here. It doesn't mean we will go straight up, but unless we start to see some kind of a compression, like we did see there, then we could go to like 58k. But doesn't really look like we're going to see any compression, at least in my eyes. Like, I don't know, we could still like start to create some compression. Why not? Compressing at the highs maybe. But you're just looking at Bitcoin right now, it's just creating lower highs and lower lows pretty much, right? I mean, if you just look at 4-hour chart, you can see like a high and a low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So at some point we'll speed up, bang, deep down. We still have some leverage and stops there at the wick. And in my eyes, if we go to what daily chart, the most important support we could have is right now this purple box, because if we take volume profile from the lows to current point, from this high, we can see it comes perfectly at 46k pretty much. If we take from the current high to where we are right now, it comes pretty much at 48k. And the whole move since there was loads. It's pretty much again at 47k. So most of the volume is still like here, and even if we do come on daily here, the bands could still remain green unless we start to trade many days like here we did. Still could remain the bands green, or at least like flip them red for some time, but then like flip green again, right? That's what I think happens to Bitcoin right now. It could pretty much also go higher. There's no weakness on the daily chart. We have tried to wick pretty much a lot of times to the downside, and we have, we're wicking downside here as well. So it doesn't really mean anything. Kind of a price action like here, but here it was more like a compression or something like here. Like we could still push higher, but like it depends. I mean, the weekly short is still pretty bullish. We're just having a sideways kind of a week, and if the next week is starting in 3 days and 13 hours, but if the next week is inside week, so we get an inside candle inside of this candle, then we could see some brutal or very bullish moves. I want to show you some altcoins right now. Akash is just flying pretty much, like it's very bullish, still holding the daily bands. 4-hour bands haven't flipped red, and we're back at the highs with nice strong impulse yesterday at 22 o'clock UTC plus 2. Some other ones, ZTX is pushing back to the highs, which is kind of looking like the Jesse Livermore's pattern, right? We have this accumulation widening cylinder where we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 taps, then 6th is accelerating, 7th is just a final dip, and so we get the up only phase. Kind of like, I don't know if we did have that on Myro, kind of didn't. Maybe we did have that on Casper. Let's take a look. Not really. Maybe we did have here, in 2023, where we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I'll say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6th is the here, right? 6th, and 7th is just a dip, past the flip red. and then we just go up only, right? Went up only, build a higher low, pretty much. But that's the pattern that some of these coins are building, like ZTX in my opinion, right? If you just go zoom out, you can pretty much see that happening, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? We're still building very strong support. We're still holding the support trend line, and we are having this widening mouth kind of a pattern, right? And so the sixth leg up is above the fourth high, so it's above this high. I don't really trade these patterns, but I'm just showing that if ZTX can go above this high, which we have right here, pretty much, and if we can close a daily candle above this wick, which was a mix, I'm not sure if it was on any other chart, but if we can close pretty much candle above this wick, I would say the all-time highs are pretty easy to achieve, right? But pump up, have the sixth move, and they have seventh, and then maybe in May when it's all season, I don't know when it's coming, but that could be pretty easy, like a 3-5x from here, 3 to 5x, right? We could even go higher, maybe it's 10x, like it depends. That's what I'm looking at ZTX right now. So Packer backs and ZTX, super bullish team. They have people from Solana and other crypto projects and exchanges, and they have people from the Electronic Arts, the EA Sports. It's super bullish team. They have a lot of good people in crypto. You don't really, if you want to make big gains, you don't invest in the name and the logo. You invest in the people behind it, right? Pretty much. You didn't invest in Ethereum because it just looked shiny. No, you invested in Stack, which was created by the people, right? So you gotta look at the people that are creating the project. Some other AI coins, like AI is super hypey right now. You can take a look at Nvidia. The earnings came pretty bullish, and the pre-open is pretty much like 15% from the current price. So we're going to have this huge gap of pretty much 13% or something like that. I don't know how the stocks work, but it's bullish. We go again for new all-time highs on Nvidia on the Nasdaq chart, and that's of course going to be kind of bullish for the AI as well, because they're correlated kinda. And some of the micro AI coins like GTAI or OFN, Open Fabric AI, yeah, it's pumping, but it could be doing better. And OFN, it's kind of a small project. It's only like 27 million euro market cap, so like $30 million market cap. It's good exchanges, pretty decent, and if we can get more, that's going to be pretty bullish. The team, I'm not here to show some projects, but I'm just quickly showing you the Open Fabric AI team. Pretty bullish team. They have some good background, like some decent companies, but still saying that ZTX and G-File teams have the best teams. It's kind of like pumping a lot. So if we can get a decent pullback, I would say the good thumb rule is this: you check out the lows and check out the first high, and once it's, and even if it makes a new high, then you check the new high and pretty much want to buy at the 50% or 60-40%, pretty much this zone you want to buy, because that's historically been super bullish place to be buying. I could show you some examples, but you can just go and look at them yourself, like Casper. What else? Like Akash and all these other coins. Even Myro had that. So yeah, it's super bullish thing to be doing. I'm not saying it will go up there, But if that's the high, it could retrace somewhere here, which would make sense. Like we have the daily order block, we have daily lows here. So if it comes back down here, which it might not come, like this thing might just go higher because AI is now hot narrative, and we are going to have the AI bubble pretty much. It could just go higher. So I bought some OFAN. Kind of sounds like OnlyFans, but yeah. So GTAI still decent. If you take a look at it on CoinMarketCap, it doesn't have that. Or was it some other coin? I'm not sure, but OFN has terrible tokenomics, like 4% to the public, like from everything of this. It's not great. It's not great. So you have to be ready to sell before the insiders. But GTAI, it has super bullish project in my opinion. It has not the best tokenomics, but it doesn't matter. It can still pump nevertheless, and it has amazing listings. Like it has Bybit, it's at Gate.io, HTX. I'm sure if no, this didn't have the OKX, but I guess it was Pompey PMPY that had OKX. It's still bullish, but super risky. It's also AI. Chart is looking pretty decent, right? If you just take a look at it on CoinMarketCap, which kind of looks better than the actual chart, it's looking like it's accumulating, creating a base. And if that truly is the base, we should not pretty much go below this low right here. If we go below that low, I'll be like, no, I want to get out unless we actually get above it. But once we start to trade close daily candles above these highs at 2.7, I would be like, this thing could actually fly, right? Even if you use the rule, the 50% rule, you can see pretty much at the 40% area, right? Buy the lows and wait till it pumps. Pretty much you take the first pump and you try to, if the coin goes like this sideways, then it has the pump, then retrace is 50%. That's like your first leg. It has broken the lows, which is bullish, and it wants to trade higher. So it goes, and then you take your measurement. Take your measurement like that, about 50%, 40 to 60. Right here, it's the area you buy, and you hope that if it builds a strong trend, it will go higher. You are not trying to buy here or buy here because you don't know if that's legit. You want to buy here when it looks legit, and you want to buy the first leg up. In crypto generally, you don't want to buy the bottom. And listen, you of course you want, and you don't want to sell the top. You want to buy when it's going up, but not too much. You want to buy it when it's going early up, and you want to sell not early, but when it shows you the signs of distribution. That could be still bullish, but of course you can do that. You want to sell maybe a bit too late, right? Bit too late, then a bit too early, right? Because it's just a psychological game. But yeah, I think GTAI, OFN, Chain GPT, of course, pumping today, and yeah, I think Akash is also pumping. Yeah, overall, it's looking pretty decent. Neon, yeah, just has to. Even if you take a look at Neon, like it's doing the same thing, pretty much, right? 50, 40, that's good. So yeah, that was it, guys. 15-minute video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned something new. But I think Bitcoin just has to show us some strength to go higher, unless we want to go lower, buy the dip, and rode the bull run with downing in 2 months. So yeah, see you. Peace out.